Hi there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you with, an impromptu one of my sampler platter videos. It's been a little bit since I've done one of these. I actually still have quite a few saved up, but I made the mistake, I guess, at one point of backing up all my videos and photos and stuff to my Google Photos thing, and my phone is a janky mess that doesn't play well with the Google photo thing. So until I get a new phone, it's going to be a little bit before I can access those properly, or maybe I can figure something out. I don't know. And I just haven't really felt super up to doing them lately, just because I've had so much stuff going on. But this one actually comes via a personal request from my, I don't know exactly what, I apologize, Sarah, because I'm going to tag you in this and everything, and, so you'll see it. I guess you'd be my cousin, right? Because you're married to my cousin-in-law? Sure. But my lovely cousin-in-law, Sarah, who's married to my awesome cousin, Jonathan, and they have two super awesome kids who I'm guessing will see this. I will do my best to not curse or do anything too weird. But Paul and Malia, and I guess they went out not too long ago to a drive-in establishment eatery called Bummies in Indiana. And I guess they have a drink there called Swamp Water, which is a mix of A&W root beer and Sunkist. And they went over there and they tried it out and they seemed to enjoy it. And they tagged me in it, wanted to know my take on it. So I figured I would go over there and heed the call, as it were, and go over there and, hopefully do this justice. And I actually did a little bit of, prep work for this, sort of, because I've never been to Bummies. As far as I don't live in Indiana, obviously. And so I've never had an opportunity to try this. And so I actually, tried to see if there was, a, quote-unquote, recipe online, because I don't know what, the ratio is supposed to be. I'm guessing 1-to-1. That's what I'm going to go with, because all I found when I looked up swamp water online was, this alcoholic drink. Apparently more than one person decided that swamp water would be a great sounding name for, their mixed drink beverage thing. So, yeah. So I couldn't really find a specific thing, and we're going to see, like I said, I'm just going to do 1-to-1 on this, and obviously, because of the differing shapes, in order to achieve said 1-to-1 ratio, I'm going to use a pair of identical rum chata glasses that I just happen to have from back in Christmas. And going to pour them to my frosted, you can see it's still a little bit frosted, not super frosted. My frosted 2005 World Series Sox Champs mug that belonged to my dad. It is not a great mug. No, nothing against the Sox or anything. I don't care one way or the other. But it's a very thin mug and everything. It's not the best mug, but it's literally the only mug that I have. And this felt like a drink that needed to be in a mug. So, I'm going to go ahead and try this whole thing out. And, see how it goes. One little, interesting caveat in regards to the sodas. They have been on a bit of a journey before they got here, so I don't know how that's going to affect them. I am going to try them one at a time. In that, when I first bought these, I got them from a gas station, and they ended up in a bag on the bottom of my car floor. And they were in there for, I don't know, probably half a day. And it's really hot. So, yeah, they got a little bit toasty. I took them inside, I put them in the freezer to cool off, and then forgot about them. But amazingly, neither of them exploded. So they've been through some heat, they've been through some freezing. Hopefully that hasn't messed with the flavors too much. I don't think it would, but, plastic containers and whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try them each individually. I, of course, I like both of these drinks, so I'm hopeful that this will be a fantastic combination. I love root beer. Root beer is one of my absolute favorite drinks of all time. Though I will admit, A&W, for the more commercial root beers, which it pretty much is the most commercial root beer, it is the root beer you can find at pretty much any gas station. It is perfectly fine. It is not my favorite. I like a little bit more complexity, a little bit more bite. But A&W, still a great root beer. I got nothing against it. I just, like I said. On Sunkist, I love me some Sunkist. Is it my favorite orange drink? It's hard to say. Crush, of course, is a great standby. And I also love some Fanta every now and again. But Fanta isn't like an all-the-time orange drink. So Sunkist is somewhere in the happy middle, and I'm a fan. So, like I said, I like both of these things. Going to try them out individually just to make sure that they aren't absolutely terrible. And if they are, I don't even know if I'll post this video because it might not be worth it. Or maybe I will because it'll be funny. We'll see. So we're going to try the A&W first. And I've got some water over here as a palate cleanser. Open. Let's see that fizz. Give this a shot. I mean, it's going to be A&W. Oh, that's good. Definitely tastes like A&W. No deficiencies or anything from the journey it's been on that I can taste. And like I said, it's not my favorite commercially available root beer, but still very good. There is bad root beer. It exists, but it is hard to do, at least in my opinion. So, a little water. Switch around. Let's go in for the Sunkist. And I've actually been really eager to do this video just because I want to drink these. They've been sitting in my my fridge laughing at me for the last few days, so. It smells like Sunkist. Sunkist smells good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, both of these taste perfectly fine. So I like Sunkist. It's got a nice little bite to it. Water again. Okay, so because of the camera placement and everything, I can't exactly show you the pour and stuff. You're just going to have to kind of go with me on this one. But I will show you the after effects. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try some swamp water for Paul and Malia and Sarah and John and whoever else wants to see me do this, I guess. Excuse me. Boy, oh boy. Root beer first. Oh, yeah, I can show the pour from here. We'll do kind of like, maybe, like right to like where the R is on the rum chata. I think that'll work. Trying to kind of like look this over. Let's go a little bit higher. Do sort of like midway through the U. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. And I should note that in their video when they tried it, Paul and Malia, they had ice in their mugs. I do have ice in my house, but it is made from the awful well water that I have, and I don't use that thing for anything other than if I bang my foot or something and I need some ice for that. So there will be no ice in mine. But like I said, they're very cool. So I'm not a huge ice guy anyway. So all right, let's kind of do this. Nice little pour, and it's maybe a. You can say like it's maybe a little bit more kind of. That's pretty good. It's pretty dang close. So, all right, let's pour this stuff together. Alright, root beer. And I hope I have enough room for this. Maybe not. Might not quite be 1-to-1. Alright, we're gonna go with that. That's... I had a little bit more Sunkissed in the thing anyway, so we're gonna count this as just a gimme. And, I had to think about it. I don't know. Should I mix it, or should it just be its own thing? I don't you know. So, you see it's bubbling away, folks. It's a nice looking drink. I like the sort of, amberish color that you get out of it. And I spilled a little bit because, of course, I did. So let's give this a shot. I'm not going to mix it, and we'll see how it goes. And if it seems like it just tastes too much like Sunkissed, then I'll go grab a spoon or something from the kitchen real quick. Let's give it a go. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to have to mix it. It seems like it mixed fairly well just with the pouring. It's good. I will absolutely give it that. It is a good drink. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The two sort of almost, they kind of cancel out the edge of both of them. Like the bite that you normally get from the Sunkissed, kind of like the carbonated hit that you get from the root beer. They sort of mix together and kind of just, they're more smooth as a fusion dance entity, as it were. I would say, for me, the Sunkissed is probably a little bit more prominent of a flavor. The root beer is a little bit more of a mellow undertone. But like I said, it kind of mellows out that bite. So it mixes well together. I will absolutely say that. I would be interested to see if you had a more hearty root beer, Bargs or something like that, or maybe something more artisanal. I do like some artisanal root beer. I'm not even gonna lie. I will be that bougie guy about it. Where that would go. Maybe I'll even do that at some point. Like, a little bit down the line, I'll get some classy orange soda and root beer. I know where to get it, and try it out again as like a comparison. But yeah, it's genuinely a very nice drink. What I will say is, if you're expecting that bite from either end, you're going to be a little bit disappointed because, like I said, it's not there. It kind of mellows itself. But as a flavor combination by itself, and especially if you want something smooth, this does a really good job of that. I don't know how accurate my interpretation of it was versus, the Bummies version or, Sarah and John's concoction, their version of it. I just did what I could do with it. But, yeah. That is a perfectly nice drink. I don't think he's going to beat out normal Sunkissed or normal root beer for me, especially not normal root beer. That's my jam right there. But as like a cool little like in-between thing, I could definitely see making that again. I have my hamsters over here. Well, one of them. Yuri's a big... Or no, not Yuri. Ursa, sorry. Ursa's a big old chonker. He's going over there and... I'll actually show the thing. I think that'll see it. Who's a big silly Ursa? Big old chonker, you. Don't chew on the strawberry house. It's not a real strawberry. Oh, he's so silly. Anyway. So yeah. Added hamster footage. But yeah, I could see that being something, especially once I get some like better mugs, like real ones, that can hold some real volume. I could definitely see setting that up, especially if I had like guests or something like that. That might be like a cool little thing to, you know, introduce them to, because yeah, I really enjoyed it. So that's pretty much the end. I don't have too much more to say. This isn't like a conventional Brandon sampler platter thing. I'm not going to do like a story or anything, though I did ramble, because I like to ramble. But thank you to Sarah, and John, and Paul, and Malia for exposing me to this interesting new drink that I had never heard of, and that I got to enjoy and will presumably enjoy. Sorry, hamster shenanigans. And it's amazing, too, because, like, most of the time he'll just chill in his little house. But then if I'm around for a long enough period of time, that's when he'll come out and be like, well, you need to pay attention to me now, because I'm an adorable hamster. Such a showboat. Anyway, folks. But yeah, again, thanks so much to my awesome family for suggesting this. Do you have any other suggestions, or if anybody has any other suggestions, you know, I will try to get to them. I know there have been a couple of them that I just haven't done much with. Like I said, lots of things going on these days. So, but anyway, folks, that's gonna end it for me. It's been such a long time since I've done one of these. I don't even remember my outro exactly, but I think it was like, what, yeah, okay, I think I got this. So, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, whether you're drinking swamp water or not, you know, have yourself a great day, a great week, great month, great year. Have yourself a great life, and try to go about your day and do some good in the world if you can, and if you can't, at least try not to do any bad. There we go. So, and yeah, so this is a much longer video than I had intended. Oh no! And then we're going to shut off the thing.